Buddhist studies is a notoriously analogue discipline. The largest research output in the field historically and presently is produced in Japan, a land whose academic community have sorely lagged behind in the digitization of its journals. Despite present reticence, the Buddhist tradition has always been eager to embrace new forms of communication in the interest of transmitting the words of the Buddha. Though all Indic religious traditions, including Buddhism, prize the memorization of holy materials, the earliest Indian epigraphy, as well as the earliest Indian manuscript fragments, are linked with Buddhism. Likewise, the world's earliest datable printed book is a Chinese translation of the Diaomond Sutra from the year 868 AD. It is clear, therefore, that throughout history Buddhists have adopted and utilized cutting-edge technologies such as writing and printing in order to encode, transfer, and preserve their cache of knowledge. Buddhist texts are now entering the digital age, with initiatives such as the Chinese Buddhist Electronic Text Association's CBETA research platform, offering scholars unprecedented access to the enormity of the Chinese Buddhist canon. Started in 1998 by Dharmadram Institute in collaboration with the Taiwanese Ministry of Science and Technology, it initially endeavoured to accomplish the mammoth task of digitizing the Taisho Tripitakas, volumes 1 through 55 and 85, though it soon agreed to include the Zokuzokyo and Jiaxingzang canons as well. The present corpus of digitized texts consists of approximately 5,000 individual works, with at least 3 extant manuscript versions consulted for each, and all discrepancies added to the digital annotations. The CBETA research platform builds on the XML data of the CBETA digital texts and provides an entirely unprecedented reading experience for scholars and practitioners of the Chinese Buddhist canon. Not only does it afford the researcher with access to an enormous collection of texts, but also includes linked references to imperial catalogues containing mention of the text in question, multiple electronic dictionaries, and databases for persons and places based on the official monastic histories. On this platform, 3 distinct yet interrelated research functions can be accessed via the CBETA online reader, search and comparison, and Derdul parallel text editing platform portals. The CBETA online reader function allows one to access the HTML5 digitized texts directly. These can be searched via their traditional category, their particular canon of origin and print volume, by keying in the title of the text, by inputting the Taisho reference number, searching the author's name, or by Chinese dynastic period or Gregorian date. In-text notes can be turned on and off, the text can be formatted in line with print editions, font size changed, and punctuation added or removed at the click of a button. Key terms from a text can be explored using the reference search, where one will be given any instances of the term's occurrence in electronic dictionaries, relevant occurrences in the Buddhist Studies Authority databases, the term usage statistics for period and section of the canon, and any academic papers found in the Digital Library of Buddhist Studies bibliographic database which discuss the term. Should one require greater data mining capabilities, they can use the Search and Comparison portal to conduct spatial and temporal analyses indicating the spread of term or text usage, as well as view the individual passages containing the term drawn from the entire canon. Finally, the Derdul parallel text editing platform allows scholars to use the electronic texts of the CBETA reader and create collated documents of parallel texts, translations to be added to the collective database, or make documents editable by multiple individuals in collaborative research projects. These projects can also be accessed by scholars around the world and peer-reviewed and corrected prior to their use in publications. The cross-referencing of thousands of texts beyond the capability of any single human being is now possible and allows researchers a glimpse of the patterns hidden behind the obtained datasets. While CBETA has always deferred to TEI guidelines, the code being utilized is not open source and so cannot presently be improved by users. Notwithstanding such difficulties, Paul Swanson's landmark translation of the Mohajirguan makes good use of this technology, littered as it is with more annotation than text on most pages, and shows the way forward for future translation work. Marcus Bingenheimer has shown how applying a prefuse toolkit to the CBETA corpus yields a dataset of nexus points indicative of orthosocial networks. And finally, Michael Raddick's TACKLE, or Textual Analysis for Corpus Linguistics tool, utilizes the XML data provided by CBETA to conduct large-scale comparative analysis of textual strings or n-grams contained in 2 or more bodies of texts. With this final shift, it seems that projects such as the CBETA research platform will allow a new generation of Buddhist studies scholars to approach digital humanities projects from the demand side of the equation and use technology to ask specific questions about the Buddhist canon.